Welcome to Wintario's special New Year's Eve draw from the borough of Scarborough.
Wintario, this Thursday could be your lucky day. Wintario, if you're gonna win, you gotta play, 'cause you can't win Wintario without a ticket. You gotta get a ticket, don't forget to get a ticket. Wintario, you gotta have a ticket to Wintario.
Tonight, we will be drawing over 290,000 prizes valued at more than $3.4 million. Ladies and gentlemen, your Wintario hosts, Faye Dance and Greg Beresford.
Thank you very much, and of course, Happy New Year, and we'd like to thank you for joining us here at the Cedar Brae Collegiate in Scarborough as we begin a very special one-hour New Year's Eve celebration.
Special indeed. We're going to be giving away a lot, thousands of extra special New Year's Eve bonus prizes tonight, and one little feature that I think everybody here will enjoy is highlights of this past year's Wintario shows. It's kind of cute, you'll see.
And as we come to an end of 1981, we would like to thank all of the people in the province of Ontario who took the time to come out and be a part of Wintario, and of course all our viewers at home, and a special thanks tonight for sharing your New Year's Eve with us.
This school, Cedar Brae, is interesting in that it's one of the largest in the province. You know, there are 1,750 students attending this school, and last year, Faye, they celebrated their 20th anniversary.
And this has been quite a year for all of the people involved on Wintario as well, and perhaps especially for Greg, because you joined us just over a year ago.
That's right. It's been, well, I suppose the only way to put it is one of the best years of my life, Faye. We've met people from all over the province this past year. They've all been very kind, but I think possibly the person who's been kindest and most supportive stands right beside me right now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Greg. And a special thank you to all of the people involved in the show, and I know I can speak for all of us when I would like to wish our friends all over Ontario the very, very best for 1982. And at this point, we would like to start our very last draw for 1981.
Yes, we almost forgot about that, didn't we? There were 5 million tickets issued for tonight's draw, and as always, your chances of winning one of the Wintario prizes remain the same. The reason, every time we issue 1 million tickets, we also add more than 56,000 prizes to our pool of prizes.
And as we take a look at the 6 machines you see on stage, each one of them have balls numbered from 0 to 9, so that all of the possible ticket combinations are there. And let's hope that your ticket matches one of the possible combinations drawn tonight. Now, at this point, we would like our assistants to come out and begin loading the machines. And as you know, normally on Wintario, we don't have the time to introduce these people properly, but tonight I thought we would do just that. Our first assistant out, of course, is Valerie Turpro, a very, very familiar face on Wintario. And next, Mr. Congeniality for 1981, David Giles. And we have Jillian Rosenbaum. He was another familiar face, and rather than say something about Jillian, I know she'd like me to wish her parents a happy wedding anniversary tomorrow, and also to my parents this week. Next, we have Ross Bickerton. Now, he's the quiet one at the lottery, but they're the kind you have to watch out for, so. And finally, you hear the name Jock all the time. Well, this is Jock Fairclough, so thank you very much. Can we have a special round of applause? Now you can do it.
Now, for the last time in 1981, I'm heading off into the audience to have you help us select the winning numbers. I'm going to ask you to press the button on a remote control device that looks just like this one.
Thank you, Greg. And will you head out in your tuxedo to find some assistance? I would like to introduce our Montreal Trust officer tonight from Toronto, Miss Valerie Johnston. And as you know, Valerie has attended many Wintarios over the years, so a special thank you for all of your assistance in 1981 and to all of the official recorders from Montreal Trust. Now, all our machines are loaded. That means we're ready for our first draw. It's a 3-digit number, and it's worth $10. So, Jock, would you roll 3 machines? Thank you. We're out to Greg.
Well, here's a gentleman that will have a familiar face for a lot of people around the province. I'd like you to meet Mr. Frank Dre, who is Minister of Community and Social Services. Frank, this school has a lot of history to it. I understand you know quite a bit about it.
Yes, as a matter of fact, very historic high school. It was the first one really built that combined technical, occupational, vocational training and everything else along with the academic. And 20 years ago, it was quite a model for the whole Dominion of Canada. I know it's accepted today, but this was the pioneer right here.
In fact, Dennis Timbrell, I think, our health minister, went here, did he not?
Yes, he did. And
as you say, the school has a history.
Yeah, and you had a very good night tonight with another place right next door, the Cedar Brook Lodge and their Cedar Brook Follies. That's quite a historic place. That was one of the first of its kind built and still is one of the leaders in the province.
Mr. Dre, thank you very much for starting our last draw for 1981 off. It buttons on the front here.
Happy New Year to somebody.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dre. Pleasure having you on the show, and also to start our draw for $10 for 20,000 possible winners. Our first digit is a 7. Next, Valerie holds up a 2. And to complete our first draw, it's a 1. So if you have 7, 2, 1 in that order, anywhere in your ticket, you win $10. Val, would you reload those 3 machines? We're going to go right into our second draw. It's a 4-digit number worth $100. So, Jock, would you roll 4 machines? Thank you. Greg, who do we have?
Let's find out the name of our next guest.
I'm Mrs. Grace Reed.
And Grace, you're from Cedar Brook Lodge, are you not?
Yes, I am. I'm with the Cedar Brook Follies here tonight.
You're the president of the club?
Yes, I am.
That's right. I noticed we don't often get a chance to see the pre-shows before the Wintario, but we did tonight, and you were singing, were you not?
Yes, trying to.
Is this something you've done all your life?
Oh, yes.
All right, and your name, sir?
My name is Jerry Milo, and I'm the director of the Cedar Brook Follies.
Thank you for being on the show, Jerry. Now I'm going to ask you, if you would, to reach over and press that button.
All right, here goes a winner.
Thank you, Jerry. 1,500 possible winners in this draw, a 4-digit number for $100, and make sure you do have December the 31st on your ticket. We start with a 2. Next, we have a 6 with a dot under the 6. From the third machine, we have a 4. And finally, for $100, it's a 3. So if you have 2, 6, 4, 3 in that order, then you've just won $100. All right, Val, once again, we will ask you to reload. Our next draw, of course, is for $1,000 if you could match the first 5 or the last 5 digits. Jock, would you roll 5 machines? That's just exactly what we need, and we're back out to Greg.
All right, I have Jackie, Ellen, and Linda with me. I never forget the name of a pretty face. Tell me, what do you do for New Year's resolutions when you're as young as you folks are? What do you resolve to do? Ellen?
Lose some weight.
Oh, come now, you don't have to do that. What about you, Jackie?
Enjoy myself.
That's a better one. Would you please press the button for us, Linda? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jackie, Ellen, and Linda. A good-looking trio to push a button for $1,000 for 100 possible winners. First, we have a 1. Next, it's a 4. Followed by a 9. After the 9, we have a 3. And the 5th and final digit of this draw is an 8. So if you have 1, 4, 9, 3, 8, you've just won $1,000. And 2 ways you can win, the first 5 or the last 5 digits. Val, would you reload those 5 machines? And that completes the first 3 draws for tonight, but don't go away. It is a special 1-hour telecast. We'll be right back after these messages.